they wanted to make an adaptation of Charles Addams' original cartoons and not a movie version of the TV show.
So they wanted you to have the right influence.
Yes. So it wasn't that we weren't allowed. It was just that if we were to study a reference material, that was the reference material. We wouldn't have been doing the right thing if we had watched the TV show.
And like, I didn't even know that. And then like, so like when you're done making the movie, like I don't know if you did watch the TV show. Like I kind of grew up with the Addams Family.
Had you watched it?
No.
Did you watch it afterwards? No.
Oh, I was gonna say like, was there like anything you wish you brought to Wednesday that like you didn't bring to the movie? Like you were awesome, but.
You know, I have never, I think too when it's stuff you do as a child, it's like you're less critical of it than you would be if it's like your adult work. So I don't watch it and think, oh, I wish I had done this or that.
It is what it is, and it stands on its own.
Yeah.
Well, I think you were like one of the greatest Wednesdays.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Two of my favorite movies from my childhood are Casper and Now and Then. So I was just wondering if you have any cool stories from Now and Then, because you already talked about Casper.
Now and Then was really fun because I met Gabby Hoffman, and she and I were best friends all the rest of our childhoods. We were in Georgia, and we used to go to the mall and like hang out in the mall on the weekends and go watch. Pulp Fiction was in the theaters at the time, so we would go to Pulp Fiction and quote the movie at each other and stuff. It was really, I had a really good time making that movie. It was fun.
So much fun. I just wanted to ride bikes in my neighborhood all the time.
Maybe you inspired a whole new generation of bike riders. Thank you.
What was your favorite scene in Bucky Larson?
Bucky Larson.
I really liked when we all went to the award show. That was super fun.
The Dick Shadow?
Yes, that was really fun. It was like a big night shoot at this casino, and we all had a really good time. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi.
Hi, Christina. My name's Colleen. It's been really awesome watching you progress as an actor and growing up with you, and now seeing that you produced your own work now too. What's been your favorite piece that you've executive produced?
Well, my favorite movie that I've ever produced is the first one I produced, which was Pumpkin. I really like that movie. It's totally weird, and but it did win the Audience Award at Sundance, and it's a completely unique movie. Like, I don't know that I've ever seen a movie like that since, or before, or since.
No. And the reviews on it too, like if you
people weren't sure what to think.
From one person to another, they'll have a completely different opinion. Is that kind of what you were going for?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I feel like, for me, that's great art. It's something that people have a very strong reaction to, and if it's not offensive, then great, bonus. If it is, oh well. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's nice when you can actually challenge people without using shock value or any of those kinds of traditional methods. So I really am proud of the movie.
No, I absolutely love it. I've run a haunted house now, and that's a big inspiration of mine, so thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
In the spirit of Spooky Empire, what is your favorite, like, monster or horror movie or so on?
I love Bram Stoker's Dracula. I've always loved that movie.
And again, with the costumes.
Yeah, it's great. Everything about it. It's, it's supposed to be very operatic, and it is, and Gary Oldman is so incredible in it, and it's just great.
And it's a gorgeous movie.
Yeah, and it's, classic literature, which makes it even better. Thank you.
So going on again with the fashion and what you get into when you're in a role with Lizzie Borden, those dresses. I mean, being a girl, I'm like, yes, girl with the corsets. Is it another level for you to do something like that when you get that bonus?
Yeah. I used to like doing corset work a lot more than I do now. I think I'm sort of out of practice now. I don't care as much about suffering for anything. But it is really fun, and when the clothes are beautiful, it's so worth it. There's a little bit of freedom with doing something that is period. It's almost like doing sci-fi in a way. That there's a similar kind of freedom if it's a sort of an anachronistic time, or if it's, I don't know. I just feel like you're a little bit removed from everybody's reality, so you have more freedom and people judge less.
Your interpretation.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty cool.
It was an incredible experience. My favorite part of making that movie was at a certain point we went and did all the exterior stuff in the village, and they actually built a small village out in the countryside in England, and we shot all night long in this muddy village they built with fires burning and horses and all the craziness, and it was really, I mean, it felt like I was really making a movie.
Time travel back to the days. It's awesome.
Yeah, just real quick, any like memories with Johnny Depp?
You've known him for a long time.
I haven't known Johnny since I was 9.
So moving into that kind of a role, were you comfortable, or was it a little trepidation?
No, it was totally comfortable, and you know, we've always really been comfortable with each other and gotten along very well. I think that's why, you know, after that we did another movie right afterwards together. It just, I don't have any specific memories. It's just we've always had a good time together, and I think, you know, I have a lot of memories of us running towards flaming things, because there was like a month of filming where it was all us running with horses and like flames were coming towards us.
So it did work out.
Yeah, and we'd decide in advance like we're doing that, or we'd be like, no, we're not doing that.
So you guys would team up together.
Yeah, we would both watch the stunt people do it first, and like would decide whether we were doing that.
Are you in? I'm not in. Okay, I'm not in.
Yeah.
I was wondering what were some of the challenges that you were facing and overcame in that, and what would be your advice to a child actor wanting to make it?
I would say, you know, I wish that I had been allowed to make the movies, but not do any press. I think that it's very difficult for children to be famous. How do you decide who you are when there are millions of strangers telling you who you are all the time, or questioning who you are, or like that level of attention? I just don't see how it could ever be good for a developing human.
Holding you to impossible standards.
Yeah, and I think also just as children grow up, the values that you're supposed to be learning shouldn't be related to fame, I don't think. And, you know, there's no way to avoid reinforcing that if the kid is famous. So I would say that I don't think there's anything wrong with kids having like a talent and using it and creating art. But if there was a way to avoid the press aspect, I would say that I would have preferred that.
Very cool.
Thank you.
If your little guy was interested in getting into this, would you support that, or would you try and steer him away?
No, I plan on, like, if he wants to be an actor, he can finish high school and then go to college and then go to another kid, go to Juilliard. And then, after all of that, if he would like to join the professional world, then he can.
Okay. Stephanie? Oh, she came to see you. She's a Christina Ricci fan. And did you have a question? Stephanie, do you have a question? Oh, okay. So. Yes, I do. I worked with. She asked if she ever got starstruck.
Well, you know, I just did a movie with Walken, and I've met him several times, but I still get very nervous around Christopher Walken, yes, and I worked with John Cusack, and I was
He's come to speak to you
very
before.
starstruck and nervous around him. I just think your dog is so cute.
She's holding on like, hey, it's my dad, we hang out. Oh, so she's a pickup, huh? Along the way. Oh, well, thank you for rescuing. Thank you.
My favorite things that you did was see the beginning of everything. So I wanted to know what it was like portraying Zelda Fitzgerald.
It was great. It was also kind of really challenging and a little scary at the same time. She's someone that, you know, there was a lot of freedom because we don't have any footage of her at all. But at the same time, because there's no footage of her, there's like sort of even less to kind of mold the performance around.
It's all based on you.
Yeah, and you know, I read a lot of her writing, and I read other people's accounts of her and everything I could about her. But at the same time, it felt like it really was sort of, it was hard to gauge how much I should just create a brand new character, you know? But it was really fun, and I wish we had gotten to tell her whole story, for sure.
I love her. She was so fun. Is that a possibility for you to continue on with it?
No, Amazon canceled it, so no.
Right. Do you get this way when people, like Christopher Walken and John Cusack, you have that kind of experience?
I have a really hard time speaking in public. My mind goes blank all the time, and my voice gets shaky, so I understand.
You hear me?
My son Jimmy, sorry, told me, he goes, she's not going to be there. He said, yes, she is. Can I take your picture to prove to him that you were here?
Yes, yeah, of course.
Please.
Take a picture. Sure. Full-fledged. Hi, Jimmy. Wish you were here.
Right now he's at Universal right now working.
Oh.
So I got to prove him to say she's there.
Send it and say, na, 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 na.
He also loved you in Sleeping Out Loud, and he also loved you in Casper.
Thank you.
You now produce, so do you have any plans? You said earlier that you enjoy horror. And do you have any plans on producing anything in horror, sci-fi, or combo?
Yeah, I would love to. But I don't have anything that I can talk about at this time.
What's okay, cool.
With that, wanting to produce something in horror, would you lean more towards story-driven and suspense, or do you like a little bit of gore?
You know, I think when used appropriately, sure.
Yeah, more psychological than maybe?
No, I mean, I think not necessarily.
Okay, yeah, cool. Whatever comes along. Hi.
Hey, no one had mentioned this, so I got mine. I had to ask. It's a pretty prolific achievement. What is it like working with Terry Gilliam and Vincent Gallo in the same year? And two incredible movies. Fear in Las Vegas and Buffalo 66. Probably my favorite film from you.
Well, those are movies I'm very proud to have been a part of. I love her. Terry is amazing to work with. So, just like, you can tell he's like a mad genius. His mind is so active, but at the same time, like really fun and lovely, and like loves working with actors. So that was a really great experience for sure. And then, you know, Vincent is crazy, but I mean, you know, whatever, like, who cares, you know? So that was a cool experience just because it was so bizarre, you know?
Awesome, you rule. Thank you very much.
Thank you. A creative crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, little dude, what's your name?
Sebastian.
Hey, Sebastian, what's your question?
Do you know what Girl Scout cookies are made of?
Do I know what Girl Scout cookies are? Oh, Girl Scout. Are they made from real Girl Scouts?
Sebastian for the win! Thank you, dude. Seriously, like one of my favorite scenes in that movie. The two of you just sitting at the table and he looks at you like, are you kidding me? So fantastic. Hi.
Hi.
Big fan. I love Black Cat named Wednesday Caddams. But I was actually wondering if you'd seen the Addams Family musical and what your thoughts are on it.
You know, I haven't. I don't really like musical theater very much, so I haven't seen it.
You know, we can't
I
be
know. I understand.
Yeah,
I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just don't like it when people burst out into something.
And well choreographed routines, you don't want to be a part of it?
I don't get it.
Thank you. That's something I learned from her. Oh, Mick Foley.
Hello. Nerve-wracking when you get up here to ask a question. This is not so much a question as it is a statement, and I would not usually presume to speak for anyone, but this has been a fascinating panel. It really has. Now, this is where I think I can speak on behalf of a lot of people and say that I walked in here as a fan, and I will walk out as an even bigger fan. So, thank you.
Mick Foley with a big heart.
I met you last weekend in Cincinnati, and just
thank you for sharing your story. It was really fascinating. I'm so glad that I came here. It's the best panel I've ever seen. So thank you.